How's it going? My name is Shadow Steve, and I'm going to tell you the 5 Wii games that deserves like a port, a remake, or a remaster to current generation consoles. And these are actually the 5 games I chose that deserves a chance to shine up or something. The first game that deserves to be remastered or ported or remade is Mad World, and it came out on Wii in 2009. Since Sega and Platinum Games released Bayonetta and Vanquish on PS4 and Xbox One, how come they didn't release this game? Of course, if Sega and Platinum Games released Bayonetta 1 and 2 for the Switch and of course Wii U, and Vanquish came out on PS4 and Xbox One, and why not this game? Seriously, this game is so incredibly awesome. I mean, it's got like a lot of blood. Steve Blum made an incredible performance as Jack Heyman, and with the Switch controls, you get to like flick the Joy-Con around like a chainsaw, just like we did in normal Heroes. Honestly, Sega, Platinum Games, when can we get this game remade or remastered or ported to PS4, PS5, PC, Xbox consoles, and Switch? Honestly, this game deserves a second chance. Okay? Okay. When Super Mario 3D All-Stars was announced by Nintendo, I'm actually impressed that it's got like Mario 64, Mario Galaxy, and Mario Sunshine. But there's only one disappointment. It hasn't got Mario Galaxy 2. See? This came out on Wii in 2010. And why in the hell wasn't that game on Mario 3D All-Stars? Seriously, Nintendo. We need this game to be remade or remastered or ported. Get off your lazy butts and give this game a chance it deserves. Okay? As much as I love Spider-Man on PS4 and PS5, there is one Spider-Man game that deserves a chance to be remade or remastered or ported. And no one even cares about licensing rights or anything like that. So this is the only Spider-Man game I could think of. And this game came out in 2010 on PS3, Xbox 360, DS, and Wii. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions is one of my favorite Spider-Man games before the 2018 version. And this game has 4 Spider-Man. Like, you get to hear Neil Patrick Harris as the voice of this Spider-Man. And yeah, it's that guy from How I Met Your Mother. Honestly, Activision, have a word with Marvel, see if you can get this game ported to the current generation consoles. If not, then I don't know. I don't know. Seriously, have a word with Microsoft. Make sure this game gets ported to Xbox One and Xbox Series X for backwards compatibility. If you're being like, if you're too lazy to get this game remastered or ported or remade, honestly, Activision, have a talk to Marvel about it. Oh, look, there's another Sega game. The House of the Dead Overkill. This game came out on the Wii in 2009. And it was so offensive, it would have been banned in Australia. Well, guess what? It's not banned, and it's MA 15+. But when the PS3 version came out a couple of years later, Sega made an appeal to make this game an MA rating for the PS3 because it was banned. Lucky for Sega, the House of the Dead Overkill for the PS3 deserves an MA rating, just like this one. So, how come this game hasn't been ported or I don't know, remade or remastered? If the House of the Dead games came out on Switch, how come this game wasn't? And of course, if you find it more offensive about this game, just give it an R rating, Australia. But so yeah, I would love to see this game get remade or remastered or ported to current generation consoles, including Switch, with an R18 classification. And of course, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom is the game that got me into Street Fighter as well as other Capcom games like Resident Evil. This came out in 2010 as an enhanced version of Cross Generation of Heroes. Exclusively in Japan, it has never been released in North America and the PAL countries, so this game came out in 2010. Now the question is, Capcom, are you planning on bringing this game to current generation consoles, or are you making a sequel to this game? Just hear me out for once, Capcom. I understand you got licensing issues with Tatsunoko, but how come this game doesn't get like a second chance? I mean, Marvel gave you a chance to bring Capcom and Marvel superheroes to beat the living crap out of each other in Marvel vs. Capcom. From NVC 3 to NVC Infinite. And NVC Infinite wasn't that much of a good game because there's no X-Men characters, which is completely unfair. So how come you didn't bring this game back? Like, you know, get it ported to current generation consoles, or make another version of this game with new additional characters, or make a sequel to this game. Like, if you got Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and 3 and Infinite, why not Tatsunoko vs. Capcom 2 with additional Tatsunoko and additional Capcom characters? Oh, and don't bring that character from the Genie family. That character from the Genie family? Honestly, we need this game to current generation consoles unless you're making a sequel to it. Alright? Alright, I love you guys. So these are the Wii games I'm hoping that deserves a second chance on current generation console, like either ported or remastered or remade. What games do you want to see remastered, remade, or ported to current generation consoles? Let me know that down in the description below. If you made it this far and got nothing to say, just go for a punch and kick emoji for Tatsunoko vs. Capcom because it's a fighting game. If not, just go for a zombie emoji for the House of the Dead Overkill. Or you can go for a spider emoji because of, you know, Spider-Man. Or you can go for a star emoji because of Mario. Or you can go for a blood emoji because of Mad World. Simple as that, folks. You can also give me a follow on Instagram, Twitter. Yes, I'm calling it Twitter, not X, because that name is complete crap. TikTok and Threads. Can't forget Threads. Thank you for joining my TED Talk, and I'll speak to you soon.